Hello friends, in this video I am going to demonstrate about the DFDL and will create the fixed length CSV and TDS DFDL, and DFDL is basically used to parse our file like from CSV or fixed length file, and we can read that file and we can convert into another format. So we can see if we are using MQ input node, file input node. So in this input node, in the domain parser message domain, we have an option like DFDL. So DFDL, any kind of message we can read through the DFDL, and we can convert into the another format, or we can perform the operation on that file. So let's try to create first CSV files, where I have already created the file like CSV first name, last name and city. The same information I have put here. The fixed length, the length of each field is 10 in the fixed length. First name, last name and city field is also length 10. TDS, same information we are using like first name, last name and city. So we have to read these different kind of files in our MQ input node. So MQ input node will select the DFDL in the message domain, and after that we'll just read that any DFDL, any one DFDL file, and we can perform the operation. Let's try to create one DFDL. We'll create first the CSV. We have 3 records. Now test this DFDL with the CSV. Parsing completed successfully means our DFDL is successful. Our DFDL file is okay. Now see here, if we'll create the DFDL, so this XST file and comma separated format.xst file will be created by the system. Now create the DFDL of fixed length. So we'll go to the record oriented text. We'll provide the name like fixed length FL. We are not providing we are just providing header here, not providing any trailer. Header, we are not using any initiator here in the header and body, and we have to select here fixed length, then finish it. Let's try to parse this fixed length file. We are getting parsing unexpected data found at offset 62. We have to just check what we are getting in the 62. we are getting 62. Let's come to the file. We'll open the file, and here in the sequence we'll do one thing. We just provide here the fixed CRLF for the new line. We can take as %CR %LF. Now parse it. Parsing completed successfully. We can provide the name like F name, L name, and city. Let's try to execute with the second record also. For the second record we are getting error. It's reading only the first records. Here I'm saying here in the file there is fixed length. We need to provide the new line after header and each record. Let's try to provide here in the header part terminator CRLF %CR %LF. Copy, save it, and body we can get many records, so here we are also using the terminator. Let's try to parse now. So it's completed. Now we'll create the TDS DFDL. go to the record oriented, next, next, create here TDS. There is no header and trailer part, separated by finish. Side by side we will open the TDS file also. This is the initiator, like L name, F name and city. You will just provide for each element this initiator. Like body 1 will like initiator F name, body element 2 provide L name, and body element 3 will provide city. And in the file we are saying this is the comma separated delimited. So in the sequence we can provide a separator as a comma ASCII value. We need to provide the ASCII value for the comma here, which is 44. And in the body for each record, so this is one record and this is the another record. So for the one record, in each record we are getting like initiator and terminator, closing brackets and opening brackets. So we'll provide the like initiator and terminator percent has 1, let's check in the Google. So 123 and 125 we can use the same, like 123 and terminator as percent has 125. Save it and try to execute this TDS file. So it's parsing completed successfully. Suppose from the client side we are getting the CSV file, so we want to convert them into the XML. So we can write like input root dot DFDL dot we are getting a CSV from the client, we'll use CSV. So record control space, we will just use the control space so that list will come. L name, city. So we can try like this. We can deploy the service. Let's check the queue name. It's in, and output queue is out. So now we are just using this CSV file. Take the location, copy it, okay. So this is the client, so we don't need to use the client. We'll use our fetch util. It's in, just hit, and we'll get the response in the output. We can browse it. It's a 37 message fired up. We'll check the last records. It's XML. We'll just debug it. It's a CSV file. Just parse it. Okay. Need to check we have set the DFDL in the message domain or not. So we have to set it here, DFDL domain and message like CSV. Save it and deploy again. Hit the same file again. Let's check. It's a 38 record. Launch the debugger again. Now we are able to see records. Let's see in the output what we are getting. Now we are getting the records. It is a header we are receiving. We have to just take the complete information. Just go to the CSV records. Here we don't have a records header, so go to the file. In this CSV file, will not provide any header information. Now deploy. Execute the same. See here records. Okay, we need to pass we have changed in the file system, so we need to take the file again and hit it. Now we can see our response: Atul, first name, L name, and city. So that's all. Please like our channel and click on the bell icon. Thank you.